In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a full manual brake bleed on this Honda Pilot. Let's get started. On the driver's side of your engine compartment, right behind the air intake housing, you're going to notice you have a brake master cylinder right here, which, if you remove the cap and turn it counterclockwise and read it closely, takes .3 or .4 brake fluid. We want to make sure we have that on hand. I'm going to set the cap aside. Now, if this wasn't a brand new master cylinder and did not have brand new brake fluid in it, what I would do is with the cap off, I would remove this little screen in here, and then with a fluid transfer pump or a vacuum pump of some sort that can remove fluid, I would remove as much of the old brake fluid as I can. Once again, this is brand new fluid that I just put in here, so I'm not going to take it out, and we'll assume that the brake fluid has already been removed. At that point, we would want to top it off. Careful when you do this so you don't spill. And we'll fill it up all the way to the max line, which it is full. Right now you can see the max line on the side of the reservoir right here. And I'm going to cap it back off. The bleeding sequence on this vehicle is starting at the left front, that's the driver's side front caliper. Then you move over to the right front. Then you top off the master cylinder to make sure it's full. Then you move straight back to the right rear caliper and then over to the left rear to finish it off. At that point, you'd top off the master cylinder again. Okay, I have an assistant in the vehicle ready to help me pump the brakes and bleed the brakes. I also have this collection receptacle with a hose on it so I can connect it to my bleeder screw. We are at the left front caliper. This is the first one we're going to start with, as I mentioned. So let's remove the bleeder screw cap and we'll have a 10mm wrench ready to open up the bleeder screw. Go ahead and pump the brakes, please. All right, they're holding pressure, so I'm going to connect this. I'm going to open it up.
Floor.
All right, it hit the floor, so I'm going to close this off. Go ahead and pump again, and we're going to repeat this until we have no air bubbles and clean fluid coming out of the bleeder screw.
Holding. Floor.
Okay, go again.
Holding. Floor. Holding. Floor. Holding. Floor. Holding. Floor. Holding. Floor.
I like it. Let's do it one more time. Go again.
Holding. Floor.
Perfect. You can let go of the brake pedal now. I'm getting no air bubbles out of this. Clean brake fluid, so I'm going to remove this. We'll wipe off any brake fluid that may have dripped and then cap it off. Next, we'll move over to the right front and do the same exact thing. And then, of course, top off the master cylinder, and then we'll move to the right rear. Remove the cap off the master cylinder, top it off, and cap it back off. I've topped off the master cylinder and I'm at the right rear wheel. This is our third caliper. Going to remove the bleeder screw cap, put my wrench on there. Same 10mm wrench as before, and my collection receptacle with a hose. Go ahead and pump.
Holding.
Okay, holding pressure.
Floor.
All right, hit the floor. Go ahead and pump again.
Holding. Floor.
Same thing, we're going to go until we see clean fluid and no air bubbles.
Holding. Floor. Holding. Floor. Holding. Floor. Holding. Floor. Holding. Floor.
Okay, you can let go of the brake pedal. This fluid is definitely lighter in color now, so I'm going to remove my collection receptacle and my wrench. I'm going to use some brake parts cleaner to rinse this off. With it dried up, cap it off, and let's do the last caliper, that being the left rear. Now let's top off the master cylinder one last time, take the cap off, fill it, and then cap it back off. And if you think you need to bleed more, go again in the same sequence until you're happy with the brake pedal feel and there's no air bubbles coming out of the bleeder screws.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.